So to answer your question, if I'm dating, if I'm seeing someone, if I found a boyfriend, I don't know what I should share. This really surprised me was the fact that I was able to fall in love again. I knew it! You're lesbian. Hello, it has been a while. Welcome to Nellyslife Q&A. I only do this once per year, I think, or maybe twice max. But yeah, I know that you guys wanted to see this, and here I am. I know that you have so many questions. So many things changed in my life, and I just wanted to share what's happening because you flooded me with messages and comments, and it went crazy. And there are some questions that you're really dying to know. There's some Maritas out there who would love to hear some chismes, but don't worry, I got you covered. I will spill the tea. And yeah, let's just start with the very first question. What's new and how is life treating you? And let me just tell you, life is treating me so well. So well. I am so happy, so content, and I think you can see it. I think for those people who follow me on Instagram, they saw a sudden change, and I'll get back to that later, why and what happened and what's going on in my life. But yeah, life is good. Life has never treated me better, I must say. Next question, a very random question. What is your favorite bikini? And I mean, why do you want to know? You are a guy. I just don't understand. But yeah, it's a white standard bikini. Just love it because I get a lot of tan and that's it. Back to the question, what I wear is this perfume from Scentbird. It is one of my favorite travel companions, and this is one of my favorite perfumes, Chloe, which comes in a travel size, and for me as a traveler, perfect. So if you guys want to wear something, then wear perfume. For me, it's just like wearing the right jewelry to add that little extra to my look. I always liked floral notes with perfumes, and one of my go-to perfume brands is Chloe Love Story with notes of orange blossom, jasmine, neroli, and cedarwood. It's a perfume I like to wear during the day because it's light, fresh, and gives me that feminine touch. For the nighttime, I like heavier and deeper perfumes like the Narciso Rodriguez For Her Fleur Musk. It has spicy floral notes, rose, blonde woods, and a heart of musk. And I got 2 new perfumes with slightly different scent notes that I'm very excited to try. We're all in for a good deal, right? So great news for you, Scentbird is affordable, especially with my discount code. Also, I like to switch things up, and with Scentbird you got to change your fragrances every month without having to buy a pricey full-sized bottle. And of course, the cute and practical packaging makes it convenient to carry your perfume in your bag, because bags these days are getting smaller and smaller. Plus, you get to select fragrances from the comfort of your home and have them delivered directly to your door. Scan my QR code or use my code Nellyslife to get 55% off. You can get the product for half of the price, that's just $8. That's a steal. And as always, I will leave a link in the description box down below. I love sharing my travel hacks with you, or life hacks in general, so do yourself a favor. Get your small doses of perfume instead of buying the whole bottle, because traveling with big bottles is not fun. And plus, you have so much diversity on a monthly basis that you can just, try it out and see what you like the most. Maybe you'll find your new favorite perfume, who knows? Followed by the next one, OnlyFans. No, never. I'm sorry, this is not going to happen. I do have integrity. I don't want my dad to see pictures or videos of me being in like weird, situations. So no OnlyFans. Also no feet pics. I'm so sorry. Next one is rather a compliment. It's not a question, but you are so gorgeous, Nelly. Thank you so much. Followed by the question, why are you still so pretty? And I do feel very flattered, but I do think also that beauty comes within, and most importantly, from self-care and putting yourself first. So if you take care of yourself, you glow differently, you reverse age, and I just keep fit, healthy, and I'm in the sun a lot. I drink a lot of water, less alcohol. Yeah, I don't know, I eat just real food, no whatever. Next one goes into the future of Nellyslife. Question is, future project, especially on your main channel. There are so many things that I'm currently working on, and maybe you saw it. I launched my website Nellyslife, where I have so many things on there that you have to have a look. I also started blogging again, which is kind of like a back to roots thing for me. So yeah, I just wanted to provide you with more value. I also have a newsletter, so if you want to sign up for the newsletter, definitely do so. I do have different content coming on Nellyslife, especially from international travels. You guys know that I spent quite some time in the Philippines and filmed a bunch of videos, but it's going to change up with different countries, same as last year where you guys joined me on my trips, and it was just incredible. I was so blown away by your support, so I hope to see you joining me for these kind of trips, and I am doing my best to show you my favorite spots and introduce you to new foods and cultures and all of the things that I enjoyed during traveling. And I don't know, this question is a little bit difficult to talk about. I'm shocked and I'm kind of like amused at the same time, because since I am single, you guys saw me a lot hanging out with girls, and there's a specific reason for that. But one of the main questions that you guys asked me is, are you into girls? Are you a lesbian? Okay, let me just read a few questions. No offense, it's just a question. Are you a lesbian? A lesbian will show us how to live. Very good one. Oh my, Nelly is a lesbian. Nice, I thought you came out of your real shell. Lesbian? Exclamation, question mark. When I saw the title, your honeymoon, and a lady next to you on the pics. Smiling emoji. Am I getting the vibes that Nelly is lesbian? Is it only me feeling that way? Obviously not. But anyways, glad to see Nelly is having a life. She's strong and tough. More power to the channel, Nelly. Cheers. This is a funny one. I thought Java is a coffee. You are not turning lesbian, are you? Just a joke. You are single and from what I can tell, living stress-free life. So true, right? Sometimes it's just good to hang out with your friends. That's all. I knew it. You're lesbian. I can't even keep a straight face when I'm saying that. When you said wifey, did you just become lesbian? I'm sorry. If I call my friends wifey or love or babe, it's just a girl's thing. So let me just tell you one thing. I'm still into guys. Just letting you know. But the reason why I was hanging out with my girlfriends so much is just because I missed doing that for so long. I was in a relationship for a very long time, so I didn't have that one-on-one time with my girlfriends that much. I didn't really invest a lot of time to hang out with my friends one-on-one, and I was just catching up, you know? I was just enjoying that part of hanging out with my girlfriends and having a good time, traveling together, talking about healing, having wine nights, and whatnot, talking about dating. So I think you guys saw that I had a lot of bonding time with my girlfriends. There's nothing going on besides just friendships and just being friends. So yeah, we're just girls. Sorry to disappoint you, but now you know. For all of the Maritas out there, yep, unfortunately, nothing to chismis about. Next up is the topic of travel, one of my favorite topics. So yeah, you guys had a few questions. You guys also saw me jumping around from one spot to another. I couldn't keep up, my parents couldn't keep up, you guys couldn't keep up. Everybody's like, where are you, Nelly? What is happening? I was just traveling like crazy lately. So yeah, a few questions about that. Come and visit Sydney again, please. I loved Australia, really loved it. Stayed in Sydney, originally wanted to stay for 7 days and I stayed for 2 weeks. Wow, love that city. But if I go back to Australia, I definitely want to see other places. Probably some foodie spots like Melbourne or maybe even the Outback. I don't know, let's see. I just want to enjoy the nature and just see what Australia has to offer. But I'm definitely going back to Australia. Any plans to visit Ireland? Ireland has been on my list just because it's so green and it just looks so cute and like kind of like, I don't know, old, and I'm intrigued. It has been on my list. I will definitely visit one day. Is there any chance for you to explore Algarve, Portugal? There is a very, very high chance because it is on my bucket list, and I even said to my sister after being in Lisbon with her last year that we definitely want to see more of Portugal. So yeah, Algarve is definitely on my list and it's probably going to be a trip with my sister. Will you travel back to the United States, and where? Simple answer, yes. There is a story behind that, but I think I'll keep that for a separate video. In regards to travel and travel content, I can say that there will be a video about Austria and Morocco for sure. Then there will be one of the city of jazz, which is New Orleans. I just traveled there. Another trip that is coming up is Tennessee, where I'm going to, you know, just enjoy nature a little bit, potentially also listen to some country music. Let's see. And then after that, that I am going to Latin America. I'm going to Panama in September, and I'm also going to Colombia in September. So lots of travel planned for just within the next 2 months. And I will be traveling back to Asia in, I would say, November. So until then, I want to explore the other side of the world, take you with me on my travels, and also create travel guides for you. So if you want to travel like I do and just, have a bit of a off the beaten path experience, definitely sign up for my newsletter. Link is in the description box down below as well. It's always on my website, so you can join, stay up to date. I'm going to create new travel guides for you guys so that you can explore other places outside of Asia as well. It's just a lot of work and a lot of projects that I have, and I just need to prioritize a few things. But bear with me. Meanwhile, I'll just keep you entertained with the newsletters and feed you some updates that are going on behind the scenes. Next topic is the Philippines, and this is a question that comes up during every Q&A, and I'm just like, wow, you guys. The question is, when will you be back in Manila? When are you coming back to the Philippines? Are you still in the Philippines? So to answer a few questions, my YouTube channel is a little bit in backlog, so meaning that I have content from my past travels. So usually when I travel, I try to create a lot of content, and then I just publish every week or every 2 weeks, so that is stretched out. I don't do daily vlogging anymore, so it's not as up to date anymore, but still great content. I hope you guys enjoy watching as far as I know. And to answer your question, I am not in the Philippines, and I was just recently in the Philippines for over a month. And when am I going back? Well, probably not until November, I would say. But I will definitely be back. I've been to the Philippines many times, lived there for a very long time, and still have my heart there. So, my friends and the nature, the people, everything, I feel very, very joyful in the Philippines. And I have certain places in the world that I will always come back to. And I also have the permanent residence in the Philippines. So, you got me for a lifetime. So yeah, don't worry. I will hang out with a few friends, and I hope you enjoyed my Philippines series so far. There are still a few more videos coming from Bohol, from Bantayan Island, and maybe a video from Manila, but that's about it. And yeah, and then we're going into different countries. But yeah, I will be back, promise. I do have a bonus question regarding the Philippines, which is a very, very good one. How did living in the Philippines and being immersed to its culture and people changed your life? And then there's there's an additional comment which is very, very sweet. So how did living in the Philippines change me, being so immersed? It changed me quite a lot. I think I became more grounded, and I enjoyed the simple way of life even more. I appreciated the little things more, and I am a little bit more of an island girl now. I'm a little bit more of a laid-back person, way more patient and way more extroverted as well. The Filipinos got me with the cheerful and joyful way of life, and I think I adapted that a lot in my life, and I just love the feeling that I have when I'm in the Philippines. And that is also the reason why I stayed there for a very long time. And let me just tell you, coming back to the Western world, coming back to the US, I struggled with it, but I think I'm going to dedicate another video to that topic, because there are 2 things that I want to talk about with you guys that need a separate video and a little bit more detailed explanation. But yeah, coming back to the Western world, I was like, I feel so lost here, and I'm just missing that deep connection that I had in the Philippines. And my friends are they always cheer me up, and there's this bond that we have that is just unexplainable. But once you are in the Philippines, you hang out with Filipinos, got to know their culture, you adapt the way of life as well. And I would say I went from corporate Nelly to island Nelly in the Philippines, and yeah, I'm less stressed. I am more into enjoying life, and yeah, it's just overall, I think it changed me for the better. I think I'm a better person after living in the Philippines, for sure. All right, we are switching to the topic of love and dating. You are dying to know. I know. I can relate somehow, because even my mom was like, what's going on? Like, are you seeing someone? What's happening in your private life? I don't know anything. Like, please tell me. Like, I don't want you to die alone. And yeah, I saw these comments even on my YouTube channel, and people are just so concerned about, me finding the love of my life. I'm just like, okay, chill. I just need to love myself and find myself, and then everything else will fall into place. But yeah, first question question. If you fall in love with a Filipino and he wants you just to stay at home and be a wife and a mother to your future children, are you willing to do it? He will be the one to provide your needs in your family life. Just curious about your thoughts. I don't think I've ever been a person who strived to be a mother or whose life goal it was to get married. I always wanted more in life. That sounds awful. But yeah, I wanted to live life to the fullest. I wanted to have a purpose for myself. And I also wanted to fulfill my dreams and just do the things that, you know, might sound egoistic, but make me happy. And a few of those things that make me happy are just the freedom to do what I want, the freedom to have a business that pays the bills and, you know, fulfills my needs of traveling, and I can be creative and I can create content and I can still do the entrepreneurial part of it. It's very, very exciting for me. I've always been a driven and very ambitious person. So I need that kind of like purpose, no matter if I have a family or not. So even if I'm a mom one day and I have somebody who provides for me, I think I would still prefer to have my own things going on, my own projects, because at the end of the day, that is what fulfills me. I also have to say, one of the things that is very important to me now is having my own hobbies, having my own interests. So I definitely wouldn't see it as me just being 100% wife and mother. It's going to be, I don't know, 40-50% being a wife and mother, and then the rest will be distributed to either my hobbies, my needs, my passions, my friends, my career, my business. So yeah, all of these things. So I hope that answers your question. I am not a traditional woman, never been. I'm the black sheep in the family as well. So my parents just know that I do what I want, and I think I make the most of my life. So if I die tomorrow, I think I lived a very good life. If that is the answer, I think that's it. Yeah, there are just so many questions about my love life, and I can understand it to a certain point because you've seen my journey on YouTube over the years, and I do feel all the love and I feel all the support, and I know that you guys are cheering for me and rooting for like my love life. So yeah, a lot of the questions are you still single? Can I invite you for dinner? Lots of invitations. I feel very, very flattered. Thank you. Are you going to surprise us soon about your special someone? Are you seeing someone now? Are you dating? Still single? Hey. Yeah, it's just funny. To answer that question, can I quote you? I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, you're a little bit late for that. So to answer your question, if I'm dating, if I'm seeing someone, if I found a boyfriend, I don't know what I should share. I'm seeing someone and I kept it to myself, and I will continue keeping most of the details to myself. But yeah, I am very, very happy, and that's all I can say now, because I think it needs a little bit more explanation, and I think you guys deserve a little bit of information, although I want to keep a lot of my private life private. But in terms of relationship, I can just tell you that I am happy and yeah, taken. And to wrap it up, very last question. Unironic, actual, this really surprised me experience the last 2 years. There's just one answer for that. So this really surprised me was the fact that I was able to fall in love again. So yeah, I did not think I would be able to do so, to be honest. My mom was very, very worried about me. She's like, what's happening? Why are you not dating anyone? And I was honestly not even looking for somebody, but it just happened so, and it just got me. And as you can see, I'm very touched by it and I'm very happy about it. And yeah, I think I will share bits and pieces here and there about it, maybe a dedicated video, because a lot of my life has changed due to the new circumstances. And yeah, let's see what the future brings. But yeah, anyways, I hope this Q&A brought some answers, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that was it. If you want to be a little bit more up to date, definitely follow me on my Instagram, Nellyslife. I also have a TikTok, I have a Facebook page. I do have a Freedom Creator Academy, which is still in the works. Bear with me, but good news is the website is already done. So a lot of new projects are coming my way, a lot of work for the next few months, and a lot of, just passions that I have that I want to fulfill, a lot of things that are very important to me. So I think the direction where I'm heading towards with my channels, with my brands, is probably the most aligned version of myself. And I'm just so happy that everything is falling into place. So thank you so much much for the support and love, and also just sharing my channel to your friends and family, commenting, tuning in, sending me messages, communicating with me. I try my best to reply to your messages as much as I can. But yeah, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am, and I wouldn't be here sitting, smiling. You have carried me through some very, very difficult times without even knowing. So I do appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on the next video. It's going to be a travel vlog with my friends, Carsten and Zoe. I hope you will enjoy. Mwah! See ya! Thank you Scentbird for sponsoring today's juicy Q&A video, and don't forget to scan my code or use code Nellyslife to get 55% off for your first month at Scentbird.